By learning Spanish, you have the opportunity to understand and learn different cultures. When you're coming to Peru, you're not only learning Spanish, you are living Spanish. From your classes, your interactions with your host family, the Maximo Nivel staff team, and just the community around us. All your day, you're going to be practicing vocabulary and basic conversation that will help you advance your level faster and better than just classes. The first thing we will do a Spanish placement exam. We will determine your level and we will find a class that is the perfect class for you. This will either be in a group class with other participants or in a private class one-on-one with your teacher. Classes start every Monday of the year, so don't worry about adapting your calendar to us. We will adapt our calendar to yours.
I think it's really important to learn another language, especially since my native language is English. I love traveling, and since Spanish is such a popular language, it's a really easy one to pick up.
I've always wanted to learn Spanish, and I've always wanted to travel, so it was kind of a good time in my life. I'd been working for the past couple of years out of college, and I'm thinking about going back to grad school, so it was a good time in between my schooling.
I'm very happy with how well the Spanish is taught at Maximo. I feel like I'm getting the one-on-one attention that I've never really had in a Spanish class, with the ability to do the private lessons, and it's really immersive and feels like I'm actually able to practice.
Your teacher will facilitate the experience not only inside the classroom but also outside the classroom. Friday field trips are common and are a great way to immerse yourself in the culture with the guidance of your Spanish teacher. Regardless if you're here just to learn the language or to grow professionally, we have the right class for you. Our specific purpose classes help you adapt your classes to your medical profession, law, business, or any kind of international environment that you are trying to get into.
For me, just gain experience working globally in healthcare, getting a greater understanding how different healthcare systems work outside the US, and also just helping me practice medical Spanish.
Really need to have grammar basis and just a structure and something that I could do every day, and going to class helped me to also push me to learn, and yeah, it did help me definitely a lot to improve. And as well at work I was able to practice, so I needed to have a teacher who was teaching me verb tenses and everything. So that was definitely helpful.
By learning Spanish, you have the opportunity to earn university credits through St. Cloud State University.
If you are thinking about getting academic credit for your school back home, do not worry, we have the perfect plan for you. Whether you want to do this through your home university or our school of record, Maximo Nivel is fully prepared to deliver what your school back home needs in order for you to get the academic credit.
As I get older, I think learning a second language is valuable only because it keeps the synapses in my brain a little healthier. I plan on using your online courses when I return to Texas as a means of continuing to improve my listening and speaking skills, as well as just my general vocabulary and use of the verbs.
As you walk into our institute, you will find a great variety of local and foreign students. Whether you're joining a cooking class, a salsa class, our soccer match days, or our tandem conversation programs, there will be plenty of opportunities for you to interact with the locals, host families, and our local Spanish teachers.
My host family is really nice. They're lovely people, and they make me feel like I'm very at home, and they're my parents here in Peru. And I also have lots of other people who I live with in the house. They have about 9 other students staying with them, so I've made some really good friends staying there, and then also learned a lot of Spanish and really enjoyed staying with them.
I have always been drawn to Peru. I've always wanted to come visit, and I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to combine learning Spanish and visiting Peru.
I chose Peru because I really love nature, and I was really interested in the culture in Peru, and also it's cheap, so that's nice as well.
I decided to study in Cusco because it has a lot of culture, it's got a lot of beautiful views, and there's a lot of places to visit, and I love Peruvian food as well. The people here are super friendly, Everybody's willing to help you, and it's a very, very safe place to live.
We wanted to choose Maximo because we knew that the program was going to be really well run, it was going to be really organized, and we love the fact that our kids are going to learn from native Spanish speakers.
I will always recommend Maximo. I felt the facilities were excellent, super clean, the staff very motivated and yet very gentle and passionate about teaching you, and it makes me want to return.